Welcome back after the summer break. I've been away for a few weeks, but I am now planning to be here every Sunday morning, 9 o'clock British time, right through until the Christmas break. If you've got serious challenges in teaching primary maths, I want to know and I want to help. So I'm here to help those teachers for whom they don't just want to follow a pre-written scheme of work. They want to own that scheme of work if they're going to use it and innovate beyond it in the spaces where it's not working for them or they feel they could do something better. I do also help a lot of people working in non-standard circumstances, home educators, people who are working in prisons, in all sorts of places with people who are struggling with primary maths, and I love to do that. The harder the question, the better it is for me. You can post your questions anytime in the chat below these videos, and I will try and answer them either there or in the next video, or possibly there and signpost you to the next video. My context that I work in mainly is England. It's the curriculum I know inside out, but I do work with people all over the world. I've worked in Scotland. I was hugely privileged to give a major conference session at the PIP, the PYP, that's for those of you who don't know, it's the primary equivalent of the International Baccalaureate, and for me it's one of the most enlightened primary curriculums in the world. And of course there's great stuff going on around the world. My job has been to try and keep alive the absolutely phenomenal world-leading stuff that goes on in England and still goes on despite many years of efforts to suppress it, and also to respect the fact that some really good practice has come through during the time when experts have been eliminated from involvement in primary maths education in England since 2010. So at the minute I am in the process of publishing a series of videos on how to teach each year group the most extreme classes post-COVID. Reception class year 1, year 2, so in Scotland that's P1, P2, P3. They're already live. I'm hoping to get the year 3, that's P4, live tomorrow morning, and the rest of them hopefully by the time I'm next back with you, if not then by next Sunday sometime during the day. I have all of them live. That's my target. It's quite a big challenge. I do all of this in my spare time and for free, and well, it costs me a lot of money, to be honest. I've just had my computer in for a repair, which is why I've just lost a week. I've never earned anything from doing this YouTube channel or any of the stuff I've shared for free. I'm hugely grateful to Jeff Kutcher for his help with all the worksheets that are available free to complement the videos. He's just an amazing man who has worked through lockdown in Spain to provide all those worksheets. Huge credit to him. And of course, huge thanks to all the teachers, all those amazing teachers who have shared their skill with me over the years. It's just awesome that you guys have done that. So in these videos, we're working in the English context, so I'll assume you've got very little money. In some contexts, you've got lots of money for intervention. The videos will talk about how you need to differentiate your teaching. I'm suggesting, well, reception class, of course, is fine. That's pretty normal. Year 1 just needs a little bit of revision, but by year 2, we've got extreme challenges. From year 2 onwards, you have to assume that there are quite a few schools where a lot of children have basically learnt no maths for 18 months. They're the schools in the most challenged areas where parents weren't home educating. Teachers typically had 10 or 12 children in that they've done brilliant work with, and then the rest of the class have come back in, and there have been so many issues. And often in these schools, the teaching assistants are basically missing because they're having to work one-to-one with children who should have been progressed to getting specialist intervention or resourced teaching assistant support and haven't been because of COVID. So these teachers have been working in absolutely extreme, hello, into Bangladesh. These teachers have been working in absolutely extreme circumstances and have just been trying to teach basic behaviour and teach the immediate needs for writing and so on. So year 2 upwards, we've got classes where you have to assume that children may have missed a lot from the last 18 months as you start to teach the part of the curriculum you have to teach. So from year 2 onwards, I'm suggesting 2 main strategies. One is to use some differentiated starter tasks at the beginning of the day, and I will go in each video into detail as to what kinds of tasks I'm talking about, what the gaps are likely to be, which free worksheets are going to be useful to you, and what you can do with the children who don't have gaps in their learning that will be really powerful and useful to them during that time. And then during the main class teaching, I'm suggesting you need to use low floor, high ceiling teaching methods to teach the whole class together in a way that really grips them. And I explain exactly how to do that. I have some page per term planning guides. This one's got rained on because there's a roof in my leak. This is year 3. So there's a half term here, a half term there. And there are videos to explain any bits of that you might not understand. And if you want a taster of how it's possible to teach, say, the year 5 curriculum in a way that grips all children, even if they've got huge gaps in their learning, then I would suggest my video on long multiplication so you can see how that's achieved in ways you might not have thought possible before. But I was involved in a conversation yesterday where someone was saying, we've been told children may have huge gaps in their learnings, we should do some fun activities for the first 2 days that won't put them under pressure if they've got those gaps. And I'm like, launch in with long multiplication, because if you use these methods that I'm recommending, all the children will suddenly become confident that they're going to be able to do long multiplication this year and understand exactly what it is, and where they've got gaps, you're going to be able to fill a lot of those gaps in real time while you're doing that. It's a really powerful thing to do, and of course you can sell it to your management as being a fun activity because it's a bit different to the way that they will have seen teaching of long multiplication before. So lots of tips in these videos like that. So the final thing in each video is suggestions on how to spend small amounts of budget wisely, because it is going to be small budgets in England. But if you launch in at this stage and say, look, I need a bigger photocopying budget, bigger printing budget, and I need these practical resources, this is definitely your time to get that kind of support, because there should be some small amounts of money, and a lot of people simply don't know exactly what it is they're going to need. So hopefully there's some useful suggestions there. So I'll post a couple of links at the end of this video, especially a link to the playlist, and it'll be in the about description of the video as well. So you can jump across to that playlist. And people are watching. If you've got questions about the circumstances you're in, feel free to post them now, or you can type them at more length after the end of this live stream. I am about to stop now. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here today because I've got big banners up saying closed for stuff, but I'll take those down later today, hopefully. No questions coming in? You sure? Even if you just want to say hi, that's absolutely fine. But hopefully we'll build an audience as this term goes on of people who are taking challenging journeys and are loving taking them because they know what to do and they are proud of what they managed to achieve by using just wise teaching strategies that we share here. Okay, that's it for now. Take care. Have a great day. Bye for now.